Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday's tarot reading. I hope that everybody is doing absolutely great. Hello to beautiful Anastasia, Jasmine, Tash, Lilith, Juanton. I hope everybody is doing absolutely great. Siobhan, hello, beautiful. Let's start this off. So, hello to Laura also. You're feeling emotional and heartbroken yesterday and today. Aww. Your 10 steps back, Laura, are going to seem like 20 steps forward soon. You're going to see, sweetie. I know it's not easy to see right now, but it's going to come. It's going to come to you. Let me go see over here, Anastasia. So you would like... Why sorry? You don't need to say you're sorry, sweetie. Let's go and see. Let's go and get those love notes for you. Here we go. So... hold on, I think I'm going to take this deck over here. I'm getting, I miss you. Don't ever change who you are. It's important that you know that you are important. I want to see you. You make me feel blessed. And let's conclude with, I really do need you. Because I think that's just a beautiful thing to say to somebody, to feel needed. Let's move on over to Jasmine, I believe. No, not quite Jasmine. I'm moving over to Laura first, and then I'm moving over to Jasmine. So, Laura, yes, not sure what to ask. Energy change all the time. Let me go and see how the energy is. Good question. Okay, so I'm going to go and check out his energy, see what's going on. So I'm going to see his energy right now. Okay. I feel right now that he is, I feel like today anyways, I feel like we're a little bit in defiance. I feel like we kind of want to take a stand, but at the same time, I feel like we're still at those beginnings. I feel like there is some concern to be had, and I think that the concern is I think that you're more concerned than he is concerned, I do have to say. I feel as though he... today anyways, he feels as though everything that is happening right now is meant to be, and it's really just part of the path. It's part of what you're going through. So I definitely thinking here, he's not seeing all that much of a problem, quite frankly. What I can see here is he's really going day by day. He is trying to look towards, try to see, you know, what could be coming up, but he doesn't quite see it. So he's not quite there right away. So at this moment, we're really speaking about somewhat of a standstill. Things are as they are, and that's just okay. Things will change whenever they do need to change. And in his mind, he feels like things are going to change into the positive. And so this is what I'm getting right now as for his energy. It really just a standstill. Whatever comes, comes, and, you know, that's it. But he seems to be really, anyways, he seems to be really confident that you're never going to go anywhere. Let me go see if he knows that he's hurting you right now. Welcome to everybody who has joined us, by the way. So does Cancer realize that he is hurting you? You know what? He does, but he just doesn't know to what extent. Because I do see some sadness. We are into the reverse position. Hello to Tika, thank you, sweetie. And I am seeing this here, but at the same time, Siobhan, thank you. I am seeing that he's determined to continue anyway. So although he knows that he is hurting you, there's no other way for him to be with you right now. So the only way is to, to inflict that kind of hurt, if you will. And so yes, he does know, but he's continuing into this pattern anyways, because there's no other way for him to be with you. So he would prefer that than not to have you, which is, I know, quite selfish, but it's what it is. When will he contact you? Let me go see. So when is he going to contact you? Let's go over here and see. Hello to Emma Steph. Thank you so very much. Following up after Laura, I'm with Jasmine, Tash, Tika, Siobhan, and Emma Steph for the following readings. You know what? In his mind, he truly is committed to you, sweetie. And at the same time, it's going to answer a little bit your other question, because you're wondering when he's going to contact you. And your other question was, you're kind of wondering, how can you love somebody if you treat them that way? Hello, game on. But I really have to say over here that for him, it's a little bit of a process of learning. So you learn, it goes up, it goes down, and I don't think that he's been into this situation before, so everything is a little bit of a novelty. For him, this is a certain stability. It is what it is, and it's been like that for quite some time. So it's providing him with a certain foundation, a certain stability. He knows what to do, when to do. He knows that he can shut off his phone or he can turn it on. So it's a little bit like that magic switch. Whenever we want to watch TV, what do? We open the TV, but if we don't want to, we just kind of keep it closed. So it's really about that power. He has a certain power to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and that I do say he does enjoy, he does like. That being said, he still loves you in his way. It might not be the correct way to love, but it is his way to love, and it is his only way to love you, because there is no other way for him available, because he doesn't want to leave the other person. But I can truly tell you, I have no doubt, Laura, about the fact that he does love you. There's no doubt about that. I don't want you to doubt his love towards you, but he's wanting two different people at the same time, and that's where it becomes conflictual for you, because you don't want to share, and you just don't want that type of relationship. So if he's really not, willing to completely and totally commit, then it's going to be up to you to decide what it is that you want. But does he know that he's hurting you? Yes. To which extent? I don't think he knows to the extent that you're at right now. I feel like he's going to be contacting you into the following week. And you know what? I feel like if you do give him some doubts and he does think that you are going to leave, he's going to become a little bit maybe manipulative. So he might try to play a couple little games to try and keep you closer. He might even try to promise you certain things, but knowing that they're going to be somewhat empty promises. So just be careful for those red flags. Be careful whenever he does contact you. If he does come up with anything that seems a little bit manipulative, just be careful for that. But as for his love, he loves you. It is just his way of being with you, because there's no other way. Let me go and see Jasmine. It's complex, Laura, and you know what? I don't feel as though this is over. I feel like it's going to continue for a little while. I feel like this is going to continue, I feel like a good month or two before, anything really happens, before anything is really definitive, because I don't feel as though you're ready to really just finish everything. And I know that he's definitely not. So I feel like you're going to play, tennis a little bit for a little while, until something actually ends up happening, because you've had enough, or, well, most likely to you, it's not him. Jasmine, should you give Jay a try, as he wants something casual? And What would be the outcome of it, and anything you need to know about Jay? Let me go see that. So, should you give Jay a try? Let's go and see. Yes, you should definitely give him a try. Anything you need to know? Not really, actually. You know, I feel as though he wants something casual, but at the same time, I feel like it's something more serious that he wants. So what I really feel that he wants is something casual to begin with, and he doesn't really want to go any further off. If there's anything else that interests him later on, then he is going to, you know, open up about that. But I don't feel as though he's completely off the long term. I really just feel as, yes, we're into the casual, but long term is always a possibility into his mind. That being said, I'm seeing happiness, I'm seeing joy, I'm seeing, you know, interesting adventures to be explored. So I'm definitely going to have to say, yes, go for it. If you're up to it, sure, why not? Paolo is, you know, a roller coaster. It's a up and it's a down, and it's a up and it's a down. So it really depends on his energies every day. He just really switches a lot. Let me go see what's going on. Is it over between Paolo and you? I don't feel as though it is over. I don't feel as though it is over for you, okay? I feel like you are still holding on to him. As for him, I feel like it's complex. I feel, as I said, one day it's a yes, the other day it's a no. So he really goes either ways. At this moment, for him, it's a no. But you are holding on strong to him. So are you willing to take that chance? That is going to be up to you. I can't tell you no right away because it is not a no. Right now, it's a no, but it changes. It goes back up to the yes. If you're tired about this whole thing because it's been going on for quite some time and it's hot and cold and hot and cold and hot and cold, then maybe, you know, you're better to just kind of give up onto the whole situation if you're not comfortable with it anymore. But that's entirely up to you to analyze and to see what is best for you. I can tell you that this cycle is going to continue. As I said, it's continuing all the way till pretty much the spring before anything really might unblock. But as I said, it might unblock. So there's no certainty here. So if you don't like living with uncertainty, a little bit of an examination, I guess, of to validate, to see if you're willing to wait and if you're willing to take that chance. Right now, anyways, at the moment, Jasmine, I don't see you meeting him until the spring. I see contact on and off until then. What will it take for Paolo to get out of the maze cycle and what's causing it? It's really just him. It's his fear, sweetie. It's his fear of being hurt. But it's also the unknown, I have to say. No. Is it witchcraft? I'm going to tell you no, it is not witchcraft. It is really a question of him finding himself. You know, sometimes we kind of get stuck into a rut and we don't really know where to go or what to do. And we can stay confused like that for some people. It might last a day. Some people, it might last a month or 2 months. Sometimes it can go off to a year. It can go off many years. You can just not know where you are, what you want, and just be unhappy about your situation. Now, if he doesn't love himself, how can he truly love you, right, sweetie? So this is really about him trying to find himself, what is important for him, what he needs in order to move on with you. So he doesn't want to go into a relationship with you if it's going to end in, you know, in 1 month or in 2 or 3 dates. He doesn't want to have to go through that. So he wants to make sure that this is something that he truly wants. So he's validating what he truly wants right now in a person and onto his future. So that is where his blockages are right now. But I'm not seeing any witchcraft or anything here, sweetie. Tash, A's current feelings for you and his next actions. Let me go and see that. All right, Laura, I'll get your other question right after Tash, sweetie. So let's go see current feelings for you. Let's move over here. I hope you're doing well today, Tash. I hope you're doing better. It's my pleasure, Jasmine. It's really a question of you wondering what you want because, as I said, with Paolo, right now, it is a great big unknown. Usually we can see a yes or a no, but here it is just really up into the air. So what do I have here going on for you, Tash? Feelings, we're still determined to stay exactly as we are into our feelings. We still don't want to move forward. We don't really want to do anything. We still are inhabited by some sadness. It is still there, some memories, some choices, but some choices with some inaction. So, sometimes he does think about you. He does think, what would it be if I did, return to Tash? But then we change our mind because, we were unhappy and we figure that we don't really want to get back into it. It might happen again, right? Oh, Tash, that sounds good. It does. And other than that, then I have to say, it's really, we're stuck into that stagnation. Okay. Right now, I feel as though he is happy the way that he is, and I don't feel as though he wants to change anything. Every once in a while, he kind of has those downfalls where he is sad and he does think about, what if I gave a second chance? What if we did this over again? But then he changes his mind and he goes back into his position. So I'm going to, tell you that yes, he still does, care for you, but nothing seems to be budging or moving out of that situation here, sweetie. You're just laying in bed eating. Yeah. My 3 kids had a cold. Actually, it's pretty much gone. They just have like a horrible cough now. But that has been going on for like a whole week. And then David had one too, and I was the only one in the house who had nothing. But like since last night, I feel something coming on in, so I'm afraid I might just get that cold also. It's going around. The girl who keeps coming to my place all the time, play with my kids, she's telling me her mom was sick last week, and the other person was sick. It's going around all over the place. Let me go and see Tika over here. No, actually, I have Laura before Tika. I'm sorry, Tika. I'll be with you in just one moment. Hello, really, Chris. Nice to see you. Laura, let me go and get your question over here. Okay, what does he want to tell you? All right, let's go see. What does he want to tell you? I'm going to check out with this deck over here a second. You know what? He's wanting to tell you that he is seeking some reassurance right now. He's wanting to know the future. He's kind of scared of losing you, and he's feeling insecure. And I feel as though he's missing you, and he's wanting to be close to you right now. So this is what he wants to tell you. So that's an awful lot of emotions. It's a lot of information in one message, but that is what it is, and I feel like it hits home just perfectly. So wanting to know the future because you're a little bit into that limbo right here, scared of losing you, wanting to feel secure, not wanting to lose you, wanting to keep what you guys have, and he wants to tell you that he misses you and he just really wants to be close to you right now. So as I said, there's no doubt about the love here, Laura. The problem is the connection. The problem is the other parties that are involved into all of this. Tika, beautiful. Are you going to be approved for the truck that you need to start your trucking business? Let's go and ask our pendulum and go check out the cards. So, will Tika be approved for the truck that she needs to start her trucking business? And that is a yes. Good for you, sweetie. Let me check it out with the cards. So, will you be approved for the truck that you need? Yes, sweetie, definitely yes. There's no doubt about it. You are definitely going to be approved. Good for you. I don't know when it is that you are starting this business here, but congratulations. And I feel as though I don't know exactly what it is you're going to be doing here with the with your trucking business, but I know that into the world of transport, there's a great need. So I feel like it's the right moment at the right time for you. Siobhan, a general for the rest of November and December. Let's go for it. Hold on. All right. So I am getting over here being a little bit rigid. Be careful not to be too rigid over here. A hot spot trucking. Nice. Good for you, sweetie. I'm getting here. Be careful not to be too expressive, too blunt. Let me put it that way. Okay. Try not to get into any rash conclusions. I feel like there's going to be a couple of occasions where you could kind of jump the gun. Just try not to do that too much. Other than that, I feel like you're going to be a little bit dissatisfied. I feel like either you're walking away from somebody, or you're moving, or you're moving away from somebody, or you're leaving something just completely behind. So I feel like in the month of November and December, there's a little bit of a need to just really be with yourself, to figure things out, to seek some insight. I feel like a time of solitude could really be good for you. Other than that, I'm seeing some emotional maturity. I'm seeing some balance. I'm seeing that you're tolerant, that you're kind. I feel as though I feel like emotionally, other than being dissatisfied, I feel as though you're okay, you're good. I feel like you're well balanced. But there's definitely something into your life between November and December that you're just cutting out. I don't know if it's somebody that you're cutting out. I feel like it is. I feel like you might end up into a relationship with somebody who is a little bit of a page. So who is just not going to be ready to be into a relationship with you. And I feel like you're going to be tired about the whole thing, and you're just going to cut that off. So I have to say, I feel like this is coming up for you. Other than that, I see fears of direct confrontation, that intuitive awareness that is coming over here. And I feel like there's something from the past that is bothering you that's a little bit unclear. I don't know if it's an ex. I don't know what it is, but there is something into the past that is bothering you. May it be on a conscious or on a subconscious level that you just kind of have to cut those cords. So if you do know what it is or who this is, I feel as though we kind of have to work onto that there. Other than that, loving union over here, enjoying your outcomes. This is about unfulfilled expectations in love, though. Okay, like I was saying over here, something you're going to end up leaving. Something is just not going to work out. You're going to date somebody or somebody you're already seeing. Occasionally, it's just not going to work out. Other than that, you're looking for your way, and I feel like you will find your way. You're going to find that courage, and I feel that by the end of December, things are back on track. I feel like you're happy. I feel like the challenges have gone on by. You have passed through them, and I feel that you're going to be at a little bit of a moment of reflection. So I feel as though the month of December is a nice month for you of reflection, to know and to listen to yourself, to really figure out what is best for you. Yeah. You do want to be alone, right? I know, sometimes it's complicated. Sometimes it's so complicated, sweetie. Let me go and see over here. Miss Steph, Your meeting with your husband didn't go well today, and he didn't reconcile. What happened? Is he going to play fair? Or are we going to get a divorce? Did you talk about that lingerie or something? Let's go see what happened. Didn't go well. Stay strong, Siobhan. Stay strong. You're going to get through this. All right. Okay. You know that lingerie that that had been, that we were looking after and everything? I kind of feel like something started somewhere, or maybe he's a little bit more interested, because I'm getting some fiery passion over here, and I'm getting a heartache and some breakups. So I feel as though whatever is going on with you is over here. He needs to take a break of the relationship that you guys are in right now. And he really just needs to slow the pace. He needs to figure things out. But I'm getting some passion, and it's not coming from you. I'm getting some infatuation over here. I'm getting, I'm getting my Two of Cups over here. I have to say, sweetie, I kind of feel as though he needs a break from everything that's going on. That he needs a certain break from the relationship of you and him. And I feel like something might be starting off elsewhere. It's not love. It's really something quite passionate is what I'm seeing here. So I feel like it's more passion. So I'm sorry, sweetie. This is what happened. That other person came on in is what happened. Came into the cards a little bit deeper than what we were seeing. Because we did see that there was somebody and that he was interested, but he wasn't really making a move. Which is why it's so important to check out this energy all the time. So I guess that maybe he decided he just needs a break. I'm not going to say that he's doing something with this person right away, but I feel like those are his intentions. I feel like he needs to change the air. He needs to change his thought pattern a little bit to try to figure things out. Angelina, hello and thank you. I'm sorry, MSF. I'm sorry, sweetie. Is he going to play fair? Or are you going to get a divorce? Let me go see, because I'm wondering if he might even change his mind. Let's go see. Yeah, let's go check it out. Hold on. Is he going to play fair? Are you going to get that divorce? I feel as though for the moment, what I can see, for the moment I have to say, I feel like that's where we're moving towards, unless something changes in the future. And we do know that things do change quite, quickly. But for the moment, we're really into that moment of pause, of not really wanting to look into the future, and of wanting to be alone. Or we want to be alone. We want to rest. And then we're going to get back into our power, and we're going to decide what it is that we truly want. So I'm not going to close the door off completely, but I'm not going to open it too much neither. I'm going to just kind of keep it. No, he's very emotional, yes. I'm going to try and keep it like this, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, we need to be alone. We need to rest. We need to figure things out. And once that is done, we're going to see what's going to happen next. But the first step is really just figuring things out. So is he going to be? I'm not convinced that he is going to go through, with a divorce. I don't think that he thinks that he's going to neither. He's really just going day by day. Very emotional times. People sometimes, they break up. Sometimes people get divorced, they get back together. Sometimes they don't go through the divorce. Sometimes it lasts a month, 2 months, 3 months. With COVID, I don't know where it is that you live, but I know that they're just overly booked all over the place, with a bunch of people getting separated. And for somebody to, to actually get a divorce, it could take a really, really long time now. So, maybe somewhere in between all of this, we have that thought pattern, things change, the door opens, the energy changes. It kind of leaves more room for some type of reconciliation, if you will. Game on, metal on. You want to know, how's your supervisor Mariah feeling about you? You're getting mixed signals. Let's go see. All right, so yes, I agree with you here, sweetie. I definitely do. Continue on to that pattern. Let's just see where that energy is going to change, and if it does, it does. And if you're still interested, perfect. If not, well, that path will have been done, I guess. Let me go see over here what's going on, game on. So you're getting over here some mixed signals, you say. How does she feel about you? I feel as though she wants to know more about you. I feel like she doesn't have enough knowledge. Sometimes I feel like she thinks that you need a little bit more structure. Maybe she's more structured than you are, and that kind of bothers her. Other than that, I have to say there's a question here of competition. So I don't know if your supervisor thinks that at some point you're going to take her position or not, but this is really about competition. So it's not that she dislikes you. She just kind of thinks that you're more powerful than what you think you are, and you might come in and, play onto her platform a little bit. So I feel as though she is afraid of you being the competition, maybe to take her place at some point. So it's not that she dislikes you. You're a little bit of you're a little bit of a competition, and she doesn't quite know everything about you, so she needs to figure that out and to really see if you are competition before really opening up to you. Really, Chris, your old boss Chaz reached out to you asking to set up a call on Monday. Does he want to extend to you an offer? Nice. All right, let's go see. Well, you know what? Game on, metal on. You just have to be, I guess, I don't know. It's all over the place, but it has to be your energy. It has to be your vibe. I know, but why is that, game on? It's because you are strong, you are powerful, and you know where you're going, and that scares people. It scares them. And so what do we do when we're scared? We kind of act like we don't really, like you all that much. We kind of stay distant, but we're analyzing. We definitely are. You scare people, game on. No, you don't really scare people, but you do a little bit into that matter at work. You give off the impression that maybe you're going up for the stars and that you just might take their position. But I know this has happened to you before. Really, Chris, what is going on with your boss? Does he want to extend an offer to you? I definitely feel Seven of Pentacles over here. It is a yes. I feel like he wants to keep you on board over here. So definitely, this is about moving on forward. It's about extending. Maybe it's a new contract that he wants to give you altogether, but there's definitely a new offer that is coming up for you on Monday. So I don't know if that is good for you or not. I believe that it is good, and I believe that you're actually going to be taking it over here. So an offer will be extended, and you will be accepting it. Good for you. Congratulations, really, Chris. HK, hello. Let's go see over here, Serena. Serena, for 4 questions, I believe. Let's go for it over here. After Serena, I'm with Angelina and HK. So let's start off over here. What are Nathan's feelings for you? And then we want to know Nico. Okay, let's go see Nathan, and then let's go see Nico. Actually, we'll take cards out for both. We'll compare. Ah, yes, game on, metal lawn. It is always worse. I don't want to do any, sexism or anything of the such, but I definitely have to say, a woman trying to take another woman's, when you have a woman who is a superior, It often happens more than if it's a man for some reason. I could not quite, tell you why, but it does happen often. I don't know if between women we have more competition. I don't know. But it does. It happens all the time. You're right. Nice. Good for you, really, Chris. Congratulations. You are onto a beautiful cycle. You are moving into success, sweetie. Good for you. And you know what? If you're getting all these offers, it's because you deserve it. Good for you. Serena, what are Nathan's feelings for you? Nathan's a little bit on standby. Nathan, right now, I feel like Nathan is interested in you, but on great standby, so we're not really wanting to do anything much at this moment is what I'm seeing. We're not really looking towards a future. We do wonder, if something could happen between both of you guys, but at the moment, I have the Hermit. We just want to stay as is for the moment. But into the future, we are open to have a relationship or something with you. So I'm going to say, as for the feelings, I'm seeing feelings more of neutrality or friendship, if you will. Really, Chris, it's true. If you're getting those offers, it's because you are competent. It's because your energy is beautiful. People like to have you around. So good for you. All right, so what are Nico's feelings for you? Let's go see Nico. Oh, Nico. Nico likes you. Oh, yes, Nico. Nico wants to be with you, okay? Nathan, stand by. Interested for the future. Nico, now we're talking, we're talking love, we're talking passion, we're talking about wanting to be together. So I'm definitely going to have to say, Nico's feelings for you is right away, relationship, no problem. Let's go for it. I asked the panel, should you quit your job now? I sure can. Let's go see. Should Serena quit her job right now? I'm getting a no, sweetie. And is Serena's ex, H, romantically invested in someone new now? On that, I'm getting a yes. It is faint, but it is there, and it is a yes. So I'm going to go and validate those with the cards, okay? So for the job, I got a no. Hello, Aquamystic. Let's go see. Thank you, Game On. Sure thing, I've got you. Okay. So here we go. Should you quit your job right away? I know that you do have, some anxiety. You do have some wonderings here about what it is that you need to do. You're looking towards a future. But as much as you do kind of seem, ready to do so because you are asking, I don't know if an event happened or something. I do have my Ace of Pentacles into a reverse position, which is telling me that you should not do it right now. You will be doing it, but you're going to be doing it later on. So for some reason right now, maybe it's because you haven't found something else. Maybe Spirit is waiting for you to find something else before leaving the job that you have right now. But now is just not the time. Let me go see if your ex is romantically interested in somebody else. Now, Pendulum was saying yes. Let's go and check this out. Okay, so I'm going to say yes. I'm definitely going to say yes. There is some renewal. There is some transformation over here. And I believe that there are some beginnings. It's not something that's been going on for very long, though. I'm going to say within the last 2 weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Let's go and see Angela. Angela, a general message. Let's go for it. Let's start off over here. So after Angelina, I'm going to be with HK and Aqua Mystic, and then Game On, Metal On. I'm getting here some gentleness is going to be important for you. Joy is going to be coming into your life. I also feel as though this is your time to get into your power, your feminine power. And this is a time to make friends also. If you are looking for different friendships or you're looking out for different people who might have the same interest in you, this is the time. I feel like you are protected by the divine right now. I feel like you need to... I feel like there's a trust issue that is going to be popping up, and it's going to remain a little bit of a mystery, I do have to say. So there's a mystery onto your path, something that you're going to be wondering about. I can't quite tell you what it is. It's a mystery. But something is going to be bothering you a little bit, and you're going to wonder if you should trust this person or not. But you know, I have to say, I feel as though it's going to be a little bit of a false alert. So you are going to be able to trust this person, but you are going to have a moment where you're going to be wondering, ooh, do I really trust this person? Is everything okay here? Other than that, I'm getting here, I'm getting some visions, some synchronistic events also, and all different kind of messages. So check out for your dreams, and your dreams are definitely going to be receiving all different kind of messages. I feel like you need to put yourself up some healthy boundaries also, and to keep a certain independence. May you be in a relationship or not. This could also be independence with co-workers, whatever barriers you need to put. You need to keep a little bit of barriers, but just don't keep them all that high. Let's go and see what else is going on over. Let's go over here, actually. Let's go traditional. Here we go. Yes, Swanson, that is my psychic's deck, the Avalon deck, yes. I need to go see my psychic again. My mom and I have been thinking about it. He is an amazing man. All right, so... here we go. Moment of, I'm going to say a moment of keeping to yourself, a moment of solitude, a moment of rest, a moment of recuperation even more after something has happened. So I don't know if anything happened into your life, if there was any heartbreak or anything of the such, but I feel like this is a moment of rest. It's a moment of recuperating within yourself. Other than that, I have to say over here, I have the Knight of Wands, but in a reverse position. Financially speaking, great. No problem there whatsoever. I feel like everything is okay. I'm not going to say a lot of abundance, but everything is fine. I feel like there is some happiness. You do need to keep up that courage. There is love that's coming in now. I have to say, if you are into a relationship, you definitely have to speak about a couple little things that might be a little bit off. But other than that, I feel like things are good. If you are single, I feel like somebody's coming into your life somewhere into the month of December. I feel like you're going to have, you're going to go out to some meetings. You're going to go out with some people. You're going to have some fun. I see celebrations. I see happiness. So I have to say, I do feel as though love is going to be coming into your life. And this is pretty much what I am seeing here for you. Hopefully that has answered well your questions, Angelina. HK, will you have fun tonight? Hopefully you will. Let's start by asking the pendulum. Will HK have fun tonight? Will HK have fun tonight? And that is a yes. Will HK meet a man tonight? Also seems to be a yes. Let's go and check it out. Okay. So, are you going to meet a man tonight, and are you going to have some fun? So, you're definitely going to be having some fun, okay? No doubt about that. Fun is there. Are you going to be meeting a man tonight? Now, I do see that you're not alone. I definitely do say that. Okay, so I feel as though you are going to meet somebody tonight, but I don't know where you're going or what you're doing. I feel like you're meeting them, but I don't necessarily feel like something else is going to come out of it. So I feel like it's going to be a little bit stagnant, or something's not going to move too much. I don't know if you're going out, you know, to a club or to a restaurant, or you're going to meet somebody on a date. I feel like wherever you're going, it's going to be fun, but you're not going to get the overall outcome that you want at the end. So I don't necessarily feel like the man that you're going to meet is going to end up to be into a relationship. Aqua Mystic, a general energy for this weekend. What's going on this weekend for you? Let's go over here. Teresa, hello. I will check that out. Thank you for your donation. So, a general energy for this weekend. Okay, so I have over here the Hanged Man. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to be kind of, you know what? I don't know what you're doing here this weekend. I don't know what you guys are doing. What are you guys doing this weekend? I'm getting here as for a general energy for the weekend, Aqua Mystic, that things are going to stay a little bit stagnant. Okay, let's start off with that. You have to be careful that somebody's not going to take something away from you. I feel like you're going to be looking towards something, okay? Looking at different possibilities, but I'm not quite sure that those possibilities or whatever it is that you're going to be thinking of doing is actually going to be possible. I feel like you're going to end up not doing anything. So I feel like your weekend is going to be disappointing. Unfortunately, I'm going to say disappointing. Whatever it is that you want to do, I don't quite feel like you're going to do it. If you're speaking here maybe about men, anything of the such, I do see that there is somebody here, and I do feel like they are quite in power, but I'm not quite sure that they're necessarily available for the weekend. So, Aqua Mystic, a little bit disappointing. You know, it's a good weekend to rest. Let's put it that way. Let's find beautiful blessings into this weekend. Game on. You were wondering if George is going to ask you out for a date before the year. Yes, the end of the year. Is that going to happen? Will George ask Game On, Metal On for a date before the year ends? Well, I have to say now, Game On, Metal On, I feel like he's even more than a snail than he used to be here. I have to say, it must not be as easy, though, since you're not really working at the same place anymore. It kind of makes it a little bit more difficult. Although you would think it would make it more easy, because then you don't really have to live with the not the consequences, but if anything happens, at least you're not into the same office. Let me check out the cards, and let me give you some of those messages also. So let's start by validating over here what we just spoke about. about asking you out on a date. I know. What's wrong with these men? We all have our man problems, Game On. We do. And I guess the men have their women problems. All right, let's go and see over here. I will check that out, Aqua Mystic. So, is he going to be asking you out from here to the end? No. He's not really budging, not really moving. It's not that he doesn't want the abundance. It's not that he doesn't want you. It's way too heavy of a task. It's way too heavy upon his back. Quite frankly, I feel that if you want to meet him, you need to ask, the dates. I feel like you need to call him out and say, why don't, we go out over here? Or I don't feel that if you wait for him, I feel like you're going to wait a long time. Exactly. No, it can. Well, no, not really. Well, actually, I know a lot of people have a lot of complicated love lives, but yes, they do resemble. It does. No, there's no middle. There's no middle. It doesn't matter what you do. It's always complicated. Let me go see. Your only way out, Game On. Your only way out over here is to contact him. It would almost be to go knock at his door and pick him up and say, okay, that's it. Let's go have lunch. Yeah. Okay, so let's go see. Look at this. I'm going to take action. I'm just planning the approach. That sounds just like him, I have to say. Just wait on me, please. Don't give up on me. I can't believe that first message that came out. I do think about the future, and when I do, I think about you in it. I've been having dreams of you. Let me take out, I'm going to try and take out a card here. I'm just going to check something out here, Game On, before we conclude over here with you. Let me just check something out. I'm going to go and get some, I know, hilarious, isn't it? And that whole deck, that's the card that came out. Okay, let's go see. I'm going to go and try and get a message from the heart from him. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's get this energy just right. Dee Dee, hello, beautiful. Let's go undo this. Okay, so hold on. I'm getting over here. Hold on here just one second. I'm getting seeking reassurance over here. I feel as though we're wanting to know the future. We're kind of scared of losing you. We're wanting to feel more secure. And we're just wanting to be close to you. But we're really, really afraid is what I'm getting. So I feel as though the message coming out to you by George is that the future is scary for him. I feel like he needs to know what is going to happen maybe at all times. I feel like he needs to control certain things. And if there's unknown, he's not comfortable with it. So he kind of prefers to just stay on to the sideline. That is interesting. All right, let's move on over to Tash, over here. Hello, Drea. You opened your Instagram again. Well, and find out. Oh, I hope he doesn't contact you. It's good that we're apart in his thoughts, feels for you. Let me go see that. Yeah, you're a scared snail. No. Yes, it is. It is. Because, I mean, yes, even if you're a snail, I mean, yes, he really, really goes very slowly, but he goes slowly because he's afraid. He's afraid that something's going to happen. I know before he used to be afraid that, you guys work together. Now you don't work together. Now he's afraid of losing you, yet he still kind of moves around as a snail. We could make a business card with this. It's my pleasure game on. Let's go see this here, Tash. You opened your Instagram again. Is N going to find out? Let's go see. Teresa, you are next, followed by HK. You don't give a damn if he's too scared? No. Let's go and see over here. I like your response. It's good. No, he is not going to find out, sweetie. He is not going to find out. So I don't believe he's going to contact you. Let me just check it out. But he's not going to find out. I think unless you actually post something, I don't think anybody really knows. It's really if you post something, Tash, that, you start glowing, and then if he has you, he can see you. Okay, so is he going to be contacting you? I don't see as though he is going to be contacting you. Although I do have to say, as for how he feels about you, I've got the devil over here. So this is all about still having that infatuation towards you. It's still about, if he could, he would manipulate you. He would be with you. He would still be with you. Trying to be YouTube friendly. He would still be with you physically, let me put it that way. So I feel as though he still wants that intimate part of the relationship, but he doesn't want to move upon it. So if he did have that chance and you're right there in front of him and you gave him the chance, he wouldn't think twice about it. But is he actually going to reach out to do something? That I don't feel as he is going to do that, sweetie. Let me go and see Teresa. Does R have romantic feelings for you? Does R have romantic feelings for Teresa? And that is a yes. Will R ask Teresa to become his girlfriend? And that is also a yes. I'm going to go check out the cards now. So we are with Teresa. So does R have romantic feelings for you? Here we go. Let's go see. I have the King of Wands. I also have over here the Tower. He does. You know what? But he's afraid. He's afraid of losing you is what it is. And I feel as though it's quite heavy upon his back, this whole thing. So I'm going to tell you that yes, okay, there is no doubt about it. Does he have any feelings for you? Yes. Does he want to be with you? Yes. Are you going to become girlfriend and boyfriend soon? I believe yes. I'm going to validate that second part of the question with another deck though. It is in manifestation, okay? We're working on it. It's in beautiful manifestation. So yes, in time to come, you will definitely become his girlfriend. I'm going to say within the following, I'm going to say following 2 months, but I feel like it's more into the following month. HK, are you going to be physically intimate with a man tonight? Let's go see. HK be physically intimate with a man tonight? I'm going to say no here, sweetie. I'm going to say no. Will HK be physically intimate with a man tonight? And that's a no, sweetie. I feel as though it's going to come back to you. I feel like it's going to be your ultimate decision into the end over here. Aquamystic. Amber. Hello, beautiful. I will answer that in just one moment, okay, sweetie? I did get your donation. Thank you so very much. I'm going to go first with Aquamystic, and I'm going to go see finances for the rest of this month. So Aquamystic for 2 questions. Finances for the rest of this month. I've got you, Amber. Everything is perfect, sweetie. There are 2 readings right ahead of you, okay? So I'll be with you in just a couple minutes. Okay, so financially speaking, I have to say, I feel like it's going to be a little bit more difficult for the rest of the month. I'm not seeing any abundance. I'm not really seeing anything coming on in. I see a little bit of some struggles over here. Be careful for theft, or maybe be careful for losing money somewhere. I don't know if it's a wallet, or I don't know, wherever it is that you put your money in, just be careful that nobody actually takes anything, or that you don't lose it, or you don't lose a card. I kind of see you losing, somebody taking something from you. Other than that, I feel like we're a little bit, I find like it's difficult. I'm not seeing any abundance. I'm not seeing an increase. I'm going to say more difficult. I feel as though something good is coming, but I feel like it's coming more around the end of the month. So, so this is what I'm seeing here, sweetie. Let me go and see what's going on for your other part over here. Hold on. You're on self-care trip to recover. What's going to be the outcome? Let's go see. Okay, so I feel as though at the very ending, it's going to be quite successful, I have to say, Aquamystic, okay? I know that you're going in there with, kind of feeling trapped, some anxiety, maybe some frustration, not feeling all that well, emotionally, maybe even a little bit depleted, and so you're leaving. And I see it is here within the 6 of Swords. That being said, it's going to take a little bit of time to find your balance, to find yourself back, to find that neutrality, and then you're going to see abundance is going to come in. Your joy is going to come back in. I feel like everything is just going to come right back in place. And I feel also that whenever you do come back, I know I'm getting support. I'm getting support from friends and from family, from people around you to assist you into this. But I can definitely tell you that the outcome is going to be positive. There is no doubt about that, sweetie, okay? So whatever it is that you're going to do to recover from is going to end up into a positive way, sweetie. Dee Dee, what are M's thoughts and feelings for you currently? Let's go see what those thoughts and feelings are currently. Hold on. Hold on just 1 second. And here we go. So, what are M's thoughts and feelings for you currently? All right. A little bit of a headache, I do have to say over here, but now I don't know, is this a reconciliation or not? Because I do see some, Dee Dee, could you tell me if this is for a reconciliation? Is that a possibility? Hello, Angel Wings. Dee Dee, are you there? Are you with, is this for a reconciliation? Just so I can answer you correctly here. Otherwise, I'll give you both options, okay? Oh, I'm just wondering, is this a new relationship, or is it like intentions, or is it a no contact, a reconciliation? He's on and off. Okay, thank you, sweetie. So I do have to say over here, since this is about an on and off type of relationship, it's pretty much what I'm seeing. It's staying on and off. Sometimes I'm seeing that he wants to be with you, that he's happy, and, you know, he wants something. At other times, I'm seeing we have these horrible headaches. We're kind of stressed. We want a collaboration, a cooperation, but sometimes we don't. So his feelings and intentions, basically, he does have some love towards you. He is really interested in you, but he's still not ready to make that move. Okay, he's still not ready to move on forward into, you know, long-term relationship, or a relationship that is stable, where it's not on and off. So I feel like this is going to continue for a good month or two, and then I feel like it's going to get back into its place. So if you are willing to wait a month or two while this goes on and off, I feel like things are going to get back where they should be, but you need to leave it a little bit of time, because he really does care for you. He really does. I just feel as though he's content the way things are right now, and he's not really interested into the long term at the moment. Yes, most likely, Dee Dee. Most likely, he has to figure out things, and the only way to figure out things is by letting more time go by, is by spending some more time, if you will, with you. Helps him figure out what is best for him. Amber, you are next, sweetie. So you want to know with you and Julio or Julio. Hold on. Well, Julio and you be in a relationship in the near future. Let's go see. So, hold on. Are you going to be together soon? I'm going to say no, sweetie. Not at the moment. I feel like, well, soon. It depends how soon is for you. I'm going to say not until the following month, okay? After the following month, then there is a great possibility, because I am in a reverse position over here with the bottom card deck. But you're going to have to leave at least a month. I feel like right now we're working on that, that basic foundation, that friendship. And then we're going to be able to move on further to something else. So I'm going to say within the following month, I feel like there are big possibilities that it's going to be a yes, sweetie. Is it the loss of money from your spending or stealing? Let me go see. I feel like it's a loss. I don't feel like it's spending. I'm going to go and check it out, but I just really don't feel aquamistic that it's actually, I don't feel like it's spending. It's really, unless you play lotto. If you play lotto tickets, lotto numbers, that kind of stuff, then I say be careful. You're going to lose, okay? But if you don't play any of those gambling type games, then I have to say I feel as though there's actually going to be a loss. Like you might actually, and it could be something as easy as you're walking outside. It could be $5 or $20 or whatever that just kind of comes out of your pocket. I'm not saying that it's going to be a big amount, but I'm just saying to be careful so that you don't end up, losing money either out of your pockets and are not well zipped, or out of your wallet, or wherever it is that you keep money. If you live with other people, be careful nobody actually, ends up taking some money without necessarily telling you. So I'm going to say it's really an actual, loss. I feel like you're going to lose it somewhere. I don't necessarily feel that somebody's actually going to steal it, but still, be careful for the following month, just in case. You bought a $300 ticket, Aquamistic? Well, then I would say that would most likely be it. What's this? I think it's not the first time I hear about a $300 ticket. What kind of tickets are these guys, you guys? You just got a $300. Oh, well, there you go. I'm so sorry, Aquamistic. Well, that's it. That's what I'm seeing, and that's where your loss is. I'm so sorry. Were you speeding? Did you miss a stop sign? What did you do? I don't want to know what you did. It's none of my business. But I am sorry that you did get that ticket. I am sorry. No, it's kind of both, Lilith. I'm going to work on Juanson now. We might end up that we might finish earlier here, Lilith, on Juanson. Juanson, let's go to you over here. Let's go a general reading and a love reading. General and love. Let's go over here. That is funny, Juanson. Oh, I know, Aqua Mystic. But you know how it goes, eh? But the important thing when you speed is always, and that's what I do, I always make sure that there's at least a car in front of me that is speeding maybe a little bit more. Yeah. And sometimes it's just not fair. Sometimes it's not fair, I tell you. It's not. Sometimes they have bad days. They just kind of want to pick on you for some reason. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That is horrible. It's not a good gift. Were you, Lilith? Well, I had a rough day, Lilith. I really did. I can't even begin to tell you how crazy my day was. But in the midst of all of it, I did go and see a movie with my kids, and I didn't want to go see it, but I never told them because they were excited to go see it. And I went to see Clifford, the Big Red Dog. I was not excited about the whole thing. I lost my phone during the movie. I had to go out of the cinema and try and find it. But that being said, it was the most hilarious movie ever. I cried I don't know how many times. It was so funny. It did some good into my day. But yes, a crazy, crazy day, Lilith, I have to say. So, Juanson, here we go. Genesis, I'm going to be with you in just one moment. Thank you so very much. So, you know what? As for love over here, I'm getting ineptitude, a lack of effort over here. A little bit of immaturity, and we need to work on that serendipity. Serendipity needs to come and do its magic, is what I'm seeing. But you need to follow your intuition into all of this, but you're going to have to start to be a little bit more decisive, okay? And I know that she feels like she's trapped, okay? Justice feels like she is trapped into something and she just can't get out of it. She needs that freedom. And at the same time, there you are trying to look to give her that freedom. So it's kind of conflictual. And there's really that need of, free me, but don't come too close to me. Yeah, me too, Lilith, me too. Actually, maybe I'll go see that show that I've been wanting to see forever. Oh, I'm going to shop tarot, you know me. All right, Juanson, before I continue with you, Genesis, what are Eric's intentions and actions towards you? Let's go and do that. And welcome to the channel, by the way. And baby girl Brianna, also welcome. I think it's your first time here. So intentions towards you, let's go and do that. I know, Juanson, I know. Eric's intentions towards you, what do we have? We have intent. We're thinking quite seriously. We most definitely are. We're looking towards the future, but we are hurt. We're hurt by something. I don't know what exactly this is. There are some challenges. Genesis, is this somebody from the past? Is this for a That's what I want to watch, Lilith. That's it. I keep forgetting. Me neither. I don't open the TV unless it's a kid thing. Genesis, can you tell me if this is a no contact or if it's for a reconciliation, perhaps? Oh, it definitely does, Lilith. And you know, you do that in bed and you just kind of fall asleep on it, right? Hello, Star Lion. Happy full moon to you too. Genesis, are you here? I'm just wondering if this is for a reconciliation or if it's a new relationship because um, I'm kind of getting over here that we want to be with you, that we do have. I can tell you for sure, there is some love, there is some intent. It is there. But for some reason, yeah, you do talk, but not a lot. Okay. For some reason, I'm getting over here that we kind of have some headaches. We're kind of wondering what it is that we need to do over here. But my overall outcome is I'm going to say I feel like something is going to open up for both of you guys, for you and Eric, because even though we have, you know, some little headaches here and everything, we do want to stand our ground. We are highly interested in you. We are looking towards the future, and we are willing to cooperate to move on forward into the future. So I'm going to tell you, I feel as though the intentions, I feel like they are good. I feel like they are positive. I feel like, you know, I feel like there is some love that is there, but the action is not going to come quite right away. I feel like we're working on figuring out how we're going to do our next action in order to be with you. So I'm going to say actions are not going to come for about maybe 2 to 3 weeks, but the intent is there, and the intent to have an action is also there. Hopefully that was clear. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, you're an Eric too, baby girl. All right, not the same Eric, not written the same way. So what are his next actions towards you? Hopefully you guys don't live into the same town here because it's going to become fishy. Hello, Stephanie. Nice to see you. So let's go and see what are his next actions towards you. I'm going to move over here for that. Lesbia Garcia, hello. I'm going to check that out. What I mean by headaches is confusion. Let me put it that way. I feel like we're a little bit confused sometimes about how we need to move on forward, which is causing him some stress, therefore the headaches. So that's what I mean from it. So baby girl Brianna, let's go and see over here what are Eric's with a K next intentions towards you. So, okay, we definitely are looking here towards some friendship. We're looking towards some love. There's no doubt about this. This is good, sweetie. This is good. So next actions towards you, I have to say you're definitely looking at a beginning of a partnership. We're looking at a beginning of a relationship. There is no doubt about that, sweetie. So I have to say to you, congratulations. In the following weeks, okay? Following weeks, it should all be said and done. It is my pleasure, Genesis. Stephanie, what are your Leo Mike's, so Mike's current feelings and intentions? Mike's, who is a Leo. Let's go and see intentions. What does he wish he could say to you? And does he think about you as much as you do? And what is the outcome? No contact. Let's go and see that, sweetie. It's my pleasure, baby girl. Good for you. I'm glad for you. So over here, Stephanie, what are Leo's, what are the current, oh, sweetie, I feel as though I feel like it's a no, okay? I feel like we're into, well, my creator over here is all about my magician, if you will. Now, this is about creating what it is that you want. I feel as though right now we don't really want to create anything. I feel like we're in a moment of closure, of endings. I feel as though there's there's a change that is necessary. There's decisions that need to be made, and we're doing that in order to get more success, in order to get something more. I feel like the no contact is also going to continue with my Four of Cups over here. I just kind of feel as though we're upset, we're sad, and we just really need to be by oneself right now. Again, see Hermit over here. This is about healing. It's solitude. It's having that inner work. And I'm getting my Ten of Pentacles into a reverse position. So I definitely have to say, I'm sorry, sweetie. I don't feel as though I feel like he's really ending things. I don't feel as though he's really thinking right now about you, about love. I feel like he's thinking about himself. I feel like it's going to stay into a no contact, and I don't see for the moment. Maybe the energy is going to change. I could read your cards next week, and maybe the energy will have changed, and maybe there'll be an opening, or maybe he'll start thinking about you again. You know, it could happen in a moment. Tomorrow morning he could wake up and he could be missing you, like he could not. It really goes both ways. So it could be important to check out the intentions if you still are interested in Mike. But for the moment, I definitely have to say I'm unfortunately not really seeing. I'm seeing a closure. So the feelings and intentions, we're just really trying to close things. I feel like, you know, there still is some interest there. I just don't feel as though we want to move on forward to anything because of the hurt. I feel like we're working here. I feel like we're working on that hurt. We're working on trying to heal ourselves is what we're doing. All right, let's go see. I'm getting that I feel like he's insecure, that he's been through a couple, you know, a few things into the past. I can't say the word that's on this card because of YouTube, but, you know, he's trying to get his stuff together right now is what he's doing. I'm also getting, I'm not proud about the way that I treated you. I know that he does care about you a lot. He doesn't ever really want you to change. He thinks that you're good just the way that you are. You're perfect just the way that you are. I've never been loved the way that you love me, so you have given him an awful lot of love. And you mean everything to me. So, you know, you still are there. You still are into his heart, but there's so much healing that needs to be done, that and the conflict, I don't know which reason why, you know, what ended this, but I feel like there's so much hurt that he doesn't want to get back into that conflict. He doesn't want to get back into that pattern. Lesbia Garcia, is a Scorpio your soulmate? I'm going to say no for the soulmate. Which doesn't mean, when I say it, I've never maybe said it to you, but it doesn't mean that you can't spend the rest of your days with Scorpio. Sometimes we never meet our soulmate, Lesbia. But this is not your soulmate. Juanson, let's go and see over here. So I took the cards out to see that. Let me go see what's going on over here with justice and what's going on with you. Okay, Juanson. As for you, I have you here still wanting to work, still looking towards the future, but not doing anything whatsoever. I feel as though you're a little bit less afraid, though, of somebody coming in and taking her away, such as Ryan. I feel like he's a little bit out of the picture. I don't feel like you worry about him all that much. I feel that you worry about him causing trouble. I don't feel like you worry about him leaving with justice. Other than that, I still feel as though you are there. You are willing to put that work in, and you're seeking. You're still in limbo, is what you are. She has got you in limbo. Let me go and see how she is feeling right now. Hello, Mary Helen Bryant. I will be with you in just one moment. I didn't see the hurt that I caused him. He was the one who feared the connection and just kind of ghost. Stay strong, Stephanie. As I said, you know what? Energies, they change so quickly. It's absolutely amazing. So, if you're still holding on to him and you still want to have some news, maybe we can check out his cards maybe next week or and see what's going on. They can change one day to the next. You just never know. In the meanwhile, take care of yourself, okay, sweetie? Nurture yourself, do something good for yourself, make yourself happy. Mary Helen, be with you in just one moment. So here we go for justice. Justice, what do we have going on over here? She's thinking. She's looking about her future today. You see, yesterday she was not. Yesterday, she's really one day down, the next day up. Today she's up. She's looking towards that future. She's looking towards those new beginnings, but she doesn't know to who or where. She's completely lost. She's not really seeing all that many possibilities over here. She is looking for that clarity, has not yet found it, doesn't know how to get the happiness, but she knows that at some point soon she is going to begin something, which is different than what we usually see, because usually we don't actually have her beginning something. But at the moment, she's really into the phase of, I need to do something. I don't know exactly what, but I know that I'm going to do something. And she starts to do something. So she is going to be starting something. We don't know what, we don't know where, we don't know with who. She doesn't know neither. So we're going to have to wait a little bit and see if she's still into that mood tomorrow and after tomorrow to try and get some more information on who is she going. Is she going with anybody, or she just wants to be with herself? That's going to be the next thing to check out. Have yourself a lovely evening and a great weekend, Stephanie. As I said, go and do something really nice for yourself, okay? It will make you feel happy. It'll do you some good, sweetie. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's lost. Completely lost. Mary Helen, sweetie, is Sean still wanting to communicate with you, or does he feel that he can't due to his current marriage? He's always reaching out to you in dreams. All right. Let's go and do that. Let's go see. Sean still wanting to communicate with you. You know what? We're going to take this deck also. Hopefully she doesn't, Lilith, because she's been like that for like the last week or so. Up and down, up and down. Before she wasn't. She was really stable. So is Sean still wanting to communicate with you? Yes. Look at that. We're speaking here with the world. We're speaking about unity. We're speaking about wholeness. We're speaking about community. Not community, but commitment. We're also speaking about some infatuation, some rapid action. We're speaking about passion. We're speaking about being swept away, about love, about opportunities. This is about desires, trying to fit a meeting so that your desires can be fulfilled with the Ace of Pentacles over here. The only thing is that it remains a little bit of a mystery. Why? Because of options. options, because of choices, because of opportunities that are not always there. So we are, and it's funny that you talk about your dreams, because this is what I have over here. I have daydreams. So I feel as though it's not just into the night that he reaches out to you into the night. I feel like he actually has some daydreams about you also. So is he still wanting to communicate with you? Yes, he definitely does. But that's the problem. The problem are the opportunities that are blocking him because of his marriage. He is unable to do that because he is stuck at that crossroad. He's stuck into that indecision. So this is, you know, trying. He wants to, what happens is he reaches out to you in his dreams, because in the daytime he's trying to repress a little bit his emotions, and then comes nighttime, and then at nighttime, well, you know, the subconsciousness kind of comes in, and your soul speaks through your dreams, and everything that you've kept inside all day that you kind of try to hide just comes on out, and that is why he's connecting with you at nighttime. It is his only way to release his connection towards you at the moment. Yes, it is. Yes. So, you know, there's daydreaming about you. And the daydreaming about you is because that is something that he can do, right? He can do that easily. Nobody really knows. It's something that goes on into your mind. And then at nighttime, all those feelings that he's kept inside of him, they just kind of explode. And he goes through those connections with you. It's my pleasure, sweetie. Thank you for coming on in tonight. Wishing you a fantastic weekend. Let's go and see over here. Hold on. I'm going to go back to you here, Juanson. Let me go and use my little red cards over here and see what kind of message I can get coming out for you. Let me try this deck here, Juanson. I'm curious. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to find a deck that would give you an honest answer. Hold on. The message is coming, Quantum. It's coming. It's coming. Hold on. I'm getting a lock and a key over here, which is all about that perfect fit. It's about opening each other's hearts. It's that union. It's that divine love. It's soulmates and twin flames and loving bond. This is about a destined relationship. So this is my message coming from the moon to you. This is about the lock and the key. So you can be, you know, the lock, and she can be the key. And together you fulfill each other. The question is, when is that going to be able to happen? It's nice. It's nice, Watson. I enjoy it. Hello, Bright Eyes. Nice to see you, sweetie. I will answer you in just one moment. Yes, the moonlight is a messenger of love. It most definitely is. Okay, hold on here, Juanson. I feel as though um, I feel like the angels do watch over her, but you're wondering about an archangel. And I feel like the archangel that is helping her is Archangel Jeremiel, which is a lot about startings and beginnings and having that strength, having that force. And I believe that Jeremiel is the one who is helping her out through all of this right now. So she does have some help. She does have some help to start off that new life, to find her purpose, to have that forgiveness. And it is Archangel Jeremiel who is helping her through that. Bright eyes. Was Rufus being sincere with you today? Hello, James. James Helen. Was Rufus being sincere with you today, or was he just telling you what you want to hear? Is marriage in the cards for you and Rufus? So, was Rufus being sincere with bright eyes today? Was Rufus being sincere with bright eyes today? And that is a yes. Is marriage in the cards for bright eyes and Rufus? And that is also a yes. Let's go and validate. So, was Rufus being sincere with you today? Or was he telling you what you want to hear? No, he was not just telling you what you want to hear. He was really, truly being honest with you, sweetie. Let me go see about the marriage into the cards. You're okay now, Watson. It's funny that you say that. I didn't even see it like that. It's only when you wrote it that I figured out that you're absolutely right. Okay, so let's go and see over here. Is marriage into the cards? I am definitely going to say that whatever it is that you want is definitely possible within this relationship. So I'm definitely going to have to say a yes onto this one too, sweetie. James Helen, a general update. What it is that you need to know right now. Let's go see what you need to know right away. Oh, bright eyes, yes. I've been with the same person for 17 years today, actually. And, there's a lot of milestones. There's a lot of them. Some are worse than others, I have to say. Some you have 2 feet out of the door, sweetie. So yes, bright eyes. I believe strongly that all the long-term relationships that are still alive today, they at some point really just wanted to break it off many, many, many times, but they stuck in anyways. It is my pleasure, sweetie. So, James, Helen, let's go see. Okay. As much as I feel as though we want that success, we want that completion, we want to be optimistic, we want to be happy, we want to have that joy, There's a little bit of something that's bothering us onto our path about where it is that we are going. Um, I feel as though we dream about certain things, we wonder about secrets, and what we're truly, truly afraid of is an ending. We're afraid of endings and closures and something just saying, that's it, I've had enough, and it is the end. So I definitely have to say what it is that you need to know right now. I feel like it has to do with you. I don't feel like anything is happening into your life right now. I don't feel like anybody is leaving anybody or anything is going to happen there. But I do believe that we're afraid of an ending. We're afraid of a certain closure happening and not really being able to do anything about it. Were you wondering about anybody or anything in specific, James? Were you wondering if, you made the right choice or if somebody was going to end up leaving? Because quite frankly, I have an awful lot of positive. The only thing that I'm seeing that's a little bit bad here is about listening to your inner voice. It's about having those dreams, and it's about being afraid that somebody is going to leave, that this might not be the right person for you. But it doesn't mean that they're not the right person. It's a fear that you have. Laura, are you still here, sweetie? You've been thinking about letting go of Patty. Oh, that's where the ending is coming from then. That's where my ending is. Possibly Carolyn too. Did you meet somebody else? Well, you know what? The cards seem to say here that you need to listen to your inner voice. When I was speaking about dreams and inner voice, and I was speaking about the ending and fears of endings, not really knowing what to do, which position to take, well, you need to listen to what your inner voice is saying. What is your inner voice saying? Yeah, allowing somebody new to come into your life, right? Well, you know what, James? I have to say, you've been wondering for the longest of time between Patty and Carolyn. And I have to say, you did surprise me. I was surprised that, you did choose somebody the last time that we spoke. But that being said, if you chose this person, I'm guessing, or I'm thinking anyways, that it was because you thought they were the best one for you. So are you just afraid, maybe? Sure thing, Laura. I'll do that right away, sweetie. So I kind of just feel here, James, that I don't know. I feel like you need to listen to your inner voice here. I think you need to figure out why you want to leave this person after all this time. Well, okay. James, if you are still interested in either one of them, I say stick around. But if you're not, oh, I've got that pointy fingers. Thank you, Lilith. But if you're not, James, if you have no more intentions and you have no more feelings towards neither one of them, then I definitely have to say yes, close the chapter on both. Let somebody new enter into your life. But if you're not getting into a relationship because you're afraid or you have some barriers or you don't know if you pick the right person, then I feel like you have to think about it a little bit more. But if you have no feelings for anyone, for none of those two, then definitely let it go and let somebody new come on into your life. Oh yes, Lilith. Laura wants two different questions that I choose from. So I want to go and know. I want to know how his relationship is with his wife. Then what is it, James? Because if you care about them, I don't know why you'd want to let them go to let somebody else in. So I want to know the future over here between your man here and his wife. What is going on? I'm getting some guilt. I'm getting some balance, some fairness, some confessions. You know what I feel is actually going to be happening here, Laura? Taking a break. Okay. I actually feel as though he is going to confess. I feel as though he is going to, I feel as though he is going to confess to a lighter fashion what is going on with you. So I feel like as though he is going to confess to his partner. From that, there's going to be a big conflict. There's going to be a lot of regret. There's going to be missed opportunities. There's going to be some sorrow, some remorse. There's going to be a pause between him and his partner. And then I believe that they're going to give it a second try. But I believe that he is going to, confess. Let me just see over here. Hello, Susan. Yes, that's it. James, I have to say, oh, well, if they're both not ready for relationships and you don't want to wait, then yes, let somebody else come on in. No doubt about it, James. But if it's just a feeling that you have that they're not ready, but they are, like if, you know, one of them did say, yes, I am ready to be in a relationship, then I say go for it. But if none of them have actually told you clearly that you're in a relationship, then maybe you're best to leave them. No, James. You have to go with your feelings. You have to go with what they've told you. Yes. Why? I feel as though the air feels like something has been going on. And I feel that, but I said he's not going to completely say the truth. He's going to say a part of it. So, and that's why it's going to be somewhat accepted. You know, they do have some issues into their relationship. So it is a way for him to say that he was looking for, you know, some happiness. He was looking for something good to come out over here. Thank you, Lilith. And so I feel as though this is a little bit his way out. He doesn't want to completely say what's been going on between the both of you guys. So he's going to say, you know, something, you know, that he was thinking, or that maybe he saw somebody maybe once or twice, but that nothing happened. So he's going to put it in a way that he's not seeming all that bad. And so there is a reconciliation after. But I feel like he needs to say something because I feel like she knows that something is going on and he can't quite continue like this. Let me go see. Be with you in a few minutes there, Susan. Now I asked the cards what it is that you needed to know within this relationship. And what I got is that you are onto that path. You're meant to be where you are. But at some point, you're going to get a certain illumination. You're going to figure out that this is a lot about desire and not necessarily about love. Why? Because as you said, He loves you in the way that he does, which is not pure love. He loves you into his own way whenever it's agreeable for him. Um, yes, and then he's going to stay with her, is what I'm seeing. I feel as though the confession part, Laura, is coming because he has to, because or else she's going to find out and things are going to be much, 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 much worse. So he is better to confess, but on a lighter note than to be, completely, if you will, executed, to have the whole thing just finish up. So I feel as though what it is that you need to know right now is that you're kind of caught up into a cycle. This cycle will end. You will realize something soon, that there's a lot of desire, but that the love might not be all that pure. Hello, Chrislyn. How are you doing? Let's do a little bit of a powwow of cards here for you, Laura. Get a couple informations. Yeah, you see, I'm getting here a message that, he's a little bit into his shell. He's slow moving. He's a little bit clammed up. He's silent. He's slow. He's steady. He's withdrawn, somewhat introvert, and he's very insecure, but he is very, very wise. He plans his things. He knows what he is doing, which is why that, this has gone on for so long. This is what you need to know. You need to know that his stability is what is causing him some problems right now. Sometimes he kind of feels stupid. He is not intentionally ignoring you. It's where he is right now that is doing this. It's the situation that he is in. He's kind of lost. He doesn't quite know who he is right now. He's lost between everything that has happened, everything that has been said. And I feel the guilt that he has upon his shoulders also. But he wants you to know that he does miss you. So this is what I have for you, Laura. So we checked out the intentions, what was going on with the Cancer and Air. We checked out what it is that you needed to know over here with the cards, about the grounding, about the cycle, about that illumination that is coming up. I got a message from the heart from you, and we checked out the messages that he has for you over here also. It is my pleasure, sweetie. We're going to end up getting through this. Susan, sweetie, your real purpose. Nobody can really tell you what your purpose is, my dear. You're the only one who should know that and who needs to actually figure it out. That is the point of the purpose. The point of the purpose is that you need to find your own purpose, or else your purpose is going to be done. But let me go see. Hello, Serena. Let me go and see, oops, over here, what I've got. Hello, Yanela. How are you doing? So, Susan, you need to go back to a point where you're feeling innocent inside. One of your purposes to move things along is to start things. It's to plant those seeds, but actually have that tree grow up with it. I feel like one of your purposes is to work with others, is to cooperate, to learn to make something, from very small, move on to something that is much more grandiose. I feel as though one of your purposes, and when I'm speaking about that, it makes complete sense when I'm saying you need to start, not just putting those seeds, but you need to work in collaboration with other people to manifest something. I feel like this is what you need to do. You need to work on not just having an idea, not just, thinking about something. You need to start planning and doing something about it. And I feel like that is one of the things that you must do. But you must not do it alone. You must do it with other people. You have to learn to have a certain collaboration and a cooperation with other people around you, and learn through those challenges, those lessons that are going to be turned into blessings. So this is what I have for you here, Susan. Serena, you would like to know the details of who you're going to be committed to next. Let's go over here. Juanson, we are on Serena. Then we have Yin Ella. Oh no, well, that is something also, as I said. You need to learn to help people, which I know that you already do a lot. You need to bring something all the way to the end, so all the way to a certain manifestation, but you need to learn through all of that, the challenges that are coming through it. They're going to become blessings. And that is one of the challenges that you just put your finger on, Susan. When you say that you feel that people try to take advantage of you, that's a challenge that you need to stop. You need to figure out who truly needs your help, who is worthy of your help. So let's go and see over here for Serena the details of who you're going to be committed to with next. You're going to be committed with somebody who's going to be very determined. Now, this person here, I feel, has dark colored hair, dark colored eyes, well, dark hazelnut eyes. Fairly tall, about 5'10", 5'11". I feel like they are somewhat muscular. They're not coming into your life until the month of April, though. Somewhere around the 7th or 8th of April is what I'm getting. They have 2 tattoos. Don't quite know where they are. I feel one is on the back, but the other, I'm not sure. This is somebody who is an introvert. This is somebody who likes to cook a lot. But they like to see their friends. They're an introvert. They have a couple friends that they like to see maybe once a week or so. They like to have, a supper. They like to cook. They like to cook for them, wine, and, have a nice evening together. Other than that, this person goes to work casually. They don't go into work into a suit or anything of the such. They don't live all that far away from you. I figure they live about 20 minutes away from you right now. And I feel like they are of the sign of Sagittarius. So they're going to be popping in for you somewhere around the 2nd week of April. Oh, let me check that out, Laura. I don't think so. I don't think so, because I feel as though the confusion is coming from, I feel like the confusion is coming from him, but he's going to keep it upon him. I don't feel as though ever that he wants to hurt you in any kind of way, or he wants your family to be involved or exposed or anything of the such. I have never seen that. I don't see him doing that, but let me just go and see. No, the confessions are not going to your family. Definitely not. Oh, and when I say confessions, okay, he's not going to say who it is, though. He's not going to say who it is. So I remember who you told me this person is, and I want to tell you, he's not saying who it is. So you're going to remain incognito. The moon messing with your Wi-Fi, Watson. Let's go see over here, Yin Ella. Does Kelly tell Samson about what you say nowadays? Also, you wonder what others at work think between you and Sam, and Christine gave you a weird look today. All right, let's go see, Yin Ella. So, does Kelly tell Samson about what you say nowadays? Let's start off with that. You sure can, sweetie. Have yourself some sweet dreams, Laura. Does Kelly tell Samson about what you say nowadays? I'm going to say yes. I am going to say a yes. I feel like we're in our full power and we do talk a lot and we don't really have any filters. So I'm definitely going to have to say it's a yes for this one over here. And you're wondering what others at work think is between you and Sam. He's close with Samson. Okay. Hello, Susan. You can post your questions, sweetie. You'll be the following one up. So what others at work think between you and Sam? Let's go see. You know what? I feel as though they don't quite know. I feel that we're searching, we're trying to find that information, but we don't quite have it right away. We don't have all of it. What they seem to be thinking is that there is a want, okay? There is a want over here for a Meadow Babe, Meadow High Priestess Guardian LLC. Thank you so very much, and I will be with you in just one moment. Welcome to the channel, by the way. So I have to say over here, Yin Ella, that with the Knight of Pentacles, this is about them knowing that you would be interested, but nothing much really happening, nothing much really moving on over with this, okay? I feel as though they know that there is a manifestation, that there's something that you want to happen, but they don't know at which point or how much or if this is going to happen. So it's really about a preliminary. They know that things are happening, that you want things, you want to be together, but they don't know anything else. So they're suspicious, let's put it that way. Hello, Natalie. How are you doing? That's it. So, you know, they're wondering because there is a manifestation, there is a want of something, but they don't really know anything else. They're just really suspicious. Metal Babe, let's go and see. How is your script going to do? Is the person you're thinking about feel the same? Is there anything hindering your business? Is there anything your spiritual growth? Please, no oracles. All right, perfect. Let's go for it. So, how is your script going to do? Let's go and check that out. How is your script going to do? I will check that out, Susan. Those are beautiful words, Meadow Babe. Thank you for sharing them with us. Let's go and see how your script is going to go. I know that, you know, let's go see. Quite frankly, I know that you're into your power. You're here. You put a lot of love. You put a lot of attention. You put a lot of creativity into it. And I don't feel like anybody is going to take anything away from you. And I believe that you are going to have that happiness and that abundance that you want with this script. So it's going to be important to balance things out, to project it, to send it out to the right people afterwards. But altogether, I am definitely seeing that you are going to be getting that clarity. You are going to be getting those happy moments, and you are definitely getting that. I mean, you know, they're just going to love it. There's no doubt about this. Okay, so success is definitely going to be coming your way with that script. Okay, so your script is going to go great. I don't know what your script is about or where it is, but please do let us know whenever it's out anywhere so we can support you in it. Let me go and see about this person that you're thinking about right now. So is the person that Metal Babe, Metal High Priestess Guardian LLC thinking about feel the same? Let's go see. All right. I do have some rewards. I do have some success. We're not feeling caught into anything whatsoever. This is about having that faith, having that hope, having that love, having that fun. It is definitely yes. The only thing that I have to say within this, yes, they feel the same way. They want a success with you. They want to have that completion. They have faith into a relationship, a possible relationship. They have hope. They have a lot of beautiful and positive energies towards it. The only thing that I have to say is I feel like it might take a little bit of time before it actually moves forward to anything. So yes, intentions are there. We do want to be with you. This is about good news coming in, good communication, but I'm going to have to say that if you're waiting for anything to start off with this person, it's going to take a little bit longer. So it might take 2 to 3 weeks before something actually starts off. But everything is in place, and it is a definite yes for you onto that one. Is there anything hindering your business? Let's go over here and see that. Is there anything hindering your business? Let's go and discover this. Here we go. I'm going to tell you no. Illusionary success. I feel like the only blockage that you might actually have, and this might actually surprise you, I feel like you want that success. I feel like it's there. I feel like the perfect success is coming your way. There's no doubt about that. It's going to be bringing you some pleasure. The only thing that I have to say to be careful with is sometimes about maybe thinking too grandiose. And I know that, you know, it's absolutely great to think about great things and to move on forward, to think about the best possible outcome. But it's about being careful over here with a little bit of illusionary success, perhaps, would be the only thing. Success there will be. At what point the success will be, that is left to be seen. So is anybody really coming into play to try to, you know, cause any problems or hinder your business? Altogether, I'm going to say no. I'm just going to say you personally, just be careful with your expectations. Expectations, yes, let's keep them high, but let's not keep them too high off that it's at a point where we might be a little bit deceived or a little bit disappointed if we're not, you know, at the very top as much as you would like to manifest. But I can tell you that you are going to have a great success, and it's going to go quite well. And I don't see anybody whatsoever. I actually see over here also, I don't know if this is your person that you were speaking to me about that you're interested in, but I feel like somehow they're going to be able, I don't know if it's emotionally, maybe you'll feel more complete, but somehow they're coming into play, but they're coming into play in a very positive way into all of this. So, so good for you. This person seems to be a very good and positive, energetic person to come into your life and to just help you grow onto that level also. Let's go and see if anybody is hindering you onto your spiritual growth. And for that, we're going to move on over here. And we're going to take this one out also. Hold on. Like that. And we're going to take this one out over here. Laura, if you give me a couple minutes, Laura, I'll answer you, okay, sweetie? Just give me a couple minutes. If you're willing to hold on in there, I'll let you know, okay? So you can sleep tight tonight. Because you were off to bed, and this popped into your mind, didn't it, Laura? I'll check it out for you. I hate to go to bed with something bothering me. I can't stand it. And then you don't sleep well, and then your next day is kind of funny too, so I'll check it out. No, I've got you, Laura. I've got you, sweetie. Just give me a couple minutes, okay? So, what do I have over here? Not seeing any self-destruction, any confusion. Okay. So far here, I'm not seeing anything. Let's go and see the Deviant Moon. Anything or anyone hindering your spiritual growth? No, Laura, if you want to hold on a couple minutes, I'll answer you. Okay. Have that clarity. I have that non-walking away. I have that Knight of Swords coming in, the Knight of Pentacles. I have an ending over here, King of Swords. I have a Hermit. I'm going to have to tell you no onto this one. I don't feel like anybody is coming in to hinder you in any kind of way into your spiritual advancement. I am going to take out a tarot of angels to just validate all of this and make sure that everything is good here, okay? Hold on. And here we go. Hey, Michael! Just got back from dinner after your test. What test? What are you doing? Nice to see you again, Michael. Okay. You know what? What I'm getting here is that there's you're going to have a lot of prosperity. You're going to have a lot of success, and I feel like this success is going to be coming from that wise planning. And I feel that from that wise planning, you're going to be able to take that next step. From that next step, and I'm sure that you are optimistic, your plans are going to turn out exactly as expected. So I don't feel as though anyone is actually hindering your spiritual growth, but I can tell you that if you do plan everything and you don't just think of something and you decide spontaneously to just move ahead and do something, if you really have it planned out, your success is going to be there. There's no doubt about it. May it be spiritual, may it be with your career, with your script. Just make sure that whatever you do, and that is my main message to you, is that if you plan it, your next step is going to be exactly as you manifested it. So this is what I have for you, sweetie. Do you have any other questions? All right, so this is what I have for you, Meadow Babe. If you have any other questions, please do post it. Just let me know into the chat, and I will answer it with great pleasure. But quite frankly, I'm seeing nothing but success. I'm seeing a lot of different opportunities that are going to be coming up for you. A lot of choices. You need to follow your intuition. You need to follow your instinct. It's never going to tell you wrong, is what I'm seeing. Follow your passion, and don't go to too many extremes, and you're going to see everything is going to be just perfect. Laura, let me go see over here. Susan, you're coming up right away. It is my pleasure. Meadow Babe, if there's anything else, please do just let me know into the chat, okay? Thank you for coming to see us tonight. Sending you much love, much light, and please let us know whenever that script of yours is done. Let us know if we have access to read it or to see it anywhere. Laura, let me just find your question up here. That, yeah, okay. His consensus is just a play, okay? Or does he want to work it out? You know what? I don't feel like he necessarily wants to work it out. I just feel as though he is doing this because, or else he's in hot water. He's in trouble. Because, as I said, she is getting suspicious. So this is where it's coming from. So it's not really, I have to say, it's not to play around. It is to keep his position where he is, because you have to remember that his main thing, yes, he loves you, but he doesn't want to lose the stability that's coming onto the other side. So in order not to lose that stability, he's going to have to give some type of confession to explain her thoughts and her feelings, and maybe what she has seen or what she has heard or anything of the such. So this is really just to keep his position, to keep himself secure onto his pillars. It's not to play with anybody, really. It's just to secure his position. Well, Laura, it's not that he wants to let you go. If you don't leave, he's never going to let you go. He's going to keep on continuing to see you and the heir. The problem here, the issue is that you don't want to have to share, but he is willing to have you and the other person. And that's where the main problem is coming from. He doesn't want to lose that foundation. So between the foundation and you, well, if he truly has to pick, he's going to pick the foundation because he doesn't want to have that opportunity or that misfortune to lose everything if that could ever happen. But if he can, he's going to try to stay with both of you guys. Hopefully that made sense. Beautiful Susan. Susan, let me go and find your question over here, Susan. All right, I will check that out, Michael. Let's go see over here. Hold on. I'm looking for your question here, Susan. Where did you go? Where did you go? Okay, you were right before Meadow Babe. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you love Christmas time. So during Christmas time, the month of December, will you be happy and do I have a blessing coming? Let's go see. I love Christmas too, sweetie. I do. I actually managed to have 3 Christmas trees in the house this year. I did, which is something I've never managed before. Actually, I never asked about it, but this year I just decided that's it. I was doing it. Yes, I wanted ambiance all over the place, so yeah, I love Christmas. I'm a Christmas nut. As a matter of fact, I'm going Christmas shopping tomorrow with my mom for the kids. I am having my dad bring them. We have well, we have many malls, but one of the biggest ones has an indoor park with roller coasters and all different kind of games in it. So I bought some tickets so my dad can go and play with them while we're shopping. So they won't know what their gifts are. They're so sneaky. Then I have to find a place to hide them. They know all my hiding places. But Susan, speaking about Christmas, let's go and get your answer. So, during Christmas time this month, are you going to be happy? Well, I feel like you're going to be searching for something. I feel like you're going to be resting. Are you going to be happy as you would like to be? Unfortunately, I'm going to say no. Are you going to be sad? Neither. I feel like you're going to be somewhere into the neutral zone. So I feel like you could be happier, but you could be more sad also. I feel like things are going to be accepted and just okay. So you're not going to have a bad Christmas time, but it's not going to be the best one ever neither. So I'm not necessarily seeing any blessings coming through. I know that you need to have that beautiful strength. You need to have that courage, and things are going to be okay. I feel like you might be juggling between 2 different interesting options during Christmas time. So I don't know if maybe you have the opportunity to go visit some family, or if some family might come over to your place, but I feel like you are going to have 2 different enjoyable options that are going to be coming up for you around Christmas time. Hello, Watermelon Pie. Nice to see you. Michael, let's go and see. Are you going to make money into that office? Will she and you make money in the office? Let's go over here. Okay. Yes. I mean, could we get any better for money? I mean, I don't think you could. I don't think you can. So I'm definitely going to have to say yes, okay? We're starting off nice and strong over here, Michael. So let me just scroll on down over here. Hold on one second. Okay, all is good. Everything is up to date. So I know, Laura. I love it too. I'm a nut. Really, I am. But I'm so light in everything. It's amazing. This year, usually I'm really up to date. I even have to go find the elves that I hid somewhere in the house. I don't know where. So, Michael, let's get back to you. Are you going to be making money? You most definitely are. There's no doubt about that. Are there's going to be more endeavors between you guys? Yes, no doubt about that also. I'm getting over here the devil. I'm getting a lot of passion into the office. I'm getting a lot of so much overcome. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Fennel Babe. I feel as though there's a lot that's going to be going on into the office. There's a lot of passion, but I feel like there's going to be a little bit, maybe even of manipulation. So just be careful. Be careful that, with your colleagues, be careful with not only that, you're speaking about growing, you're speaking about doing something new, about having some new contracts, maybe at loans to grow the business. Just make sure that if anybody ever does offer you something and it's not coming from a bank or anything of the such, it's coming more of a personal loan, be careful that, there's not too many strings that are attached to it, okay? You let her run it as she fits. Okay. Well, you know what? It's perfect. It's perfect. It's going to go really, really well over here. The only thing that I have to say is be careful for anything that might have any strings attached to it. Other than that, I'm not seeing any anxiety, anything whatsoever. I am seeing maybe a couple little conflicts. Maybe some conflicts on ideas, maybe some ideas about how to grow the business. I'm not seeing you, though, grow your business. I'm not seeing it from here till January. So from here till January, I'm not really seeing anything happening. I feel like everything is going to stay pretty much as is. I feel like it's more planning, what it is that you would like to do, how it is that you would like to grow, but I'm not seeing you make any concrete movements towards anything. Be careful. Can anybody steal something in your office or anything of the such? Is that a possibility? Good night, Laura. There's always conflicts. Okay, well there you go. Okay. Well, this is what I'm getting. There's definitely some conflicts over here. They're nothing too bad, okay? It's not even to say that it's a conflict that's going to stop you from sleeping, okay? But there's some conflicts over here. And I'm just wondering, is there anything financial, anything that people can take from you in the office anywhere? Can anybody steal something? Yes, no, it is after January. Yes, it is. Not really. Okay. Is there anybody who might leave? And okay, in that case, I'm going to tell you, be careful with your ideas. Yeah, it's paperless. Be careful. No, but I mean financially, money wise, or anything like that. Just be careful. Be careful with ideas then. Be careful that nobody steals your ideas. Now, you're speaking about growing your business. You're speaking about those type of ideas. Just make sure that no competitors get any of that information. I do have an idea over here of a theft of something that's going to be happening, but it's not necessarily something that is physical. It can be something that is emotional. It could be something that is of an idea. So just be careful to whom you actually give your ideas out about growing your business. I don't want anybody to come on in and to steal your idea and use it elsewhere. They can steal clients. Okay, yeah, leads. Okay, be careful for that then. You run the money. Okay, so be careful that they don't steal any clients then. Okay, just make sure whoever it is that is working for you, that they are honest and that you have some type of way of checking up on them. Because somebody is definitely taking something over here. You're also going to be taking a little bit of a rest. You're going to be taking a little bit of a pause. Maybe it's just that pause around Christmas time. So maybe this theft is coming after Christmas. So other than being after you, she is the push that you need. Yes, definitely. You have cameras, yes. Nah, Michael. We have a pasta shop and we have cameras too. And we get stole. Well, I mean, we've had the pasta shop for like 11 years now, and employees steal from us all the time. There's always a way somewhere. But the theft that I'm speaking about mostly is not necessarily money. I'm speaking about ideas. I'm speaking maybe even about clients. Now, you can't have cameras, but you're not necessarily listening to your cameras 7 hours a day. I don't feel like it's her, it's a worker. It's not her, it's a worker. Okay, so just watch out for that. Hopefully that is going to change, but that's going to be coming in into the month of January, I feel. It's definitely after Christmas because you do have a break here. You do have a resting. You have a break that's coming up over here. So I'm going to have to say for the business moving, for the business growing up, I feel like the business is going to do absolutely great. I feel like the ideas are going to be there. I feel like everything is good on exception of being careful for any type of manipulation, any type of loans that you might receive or anything of the such that might have some strings attached. Be careful for that theft. May it be clients or ideas. Other than that, I have to say those new beginnings that are coming, they're coming in January or in February. So in January and February, you can start to think about having, those ideas and starting to manifest them. You don't listen to them 24 hours. No way. We tried to look at them every once in a while. I don't even know if we still have them. Do we still? Yes, we do still have them, but they're not actually turned on. They think they're on, but they're not on. Because we don't like to look through cameras. It's too long. It takes you a full day to find out if somebody might have, taken $20 or I don't know. So this is what I have for you right now, Michael. So all in all, it's good. Just be careful for a little bit of that theft over there. Other than that, it's all good. Watermelon pie. Let's go and do that general reading for you, watermelon pie. All right, watermelon pie. I've got going with the flow, listening to your intuition over here. Nothing new is starting. Something is ending, though. Something is going to bring you some sorrow, some heartbreak, some sadness. But from there, I feel like something else is going to be born from it. So watermelon pie. If you are into a relationship, I'm going to say there's almost going to be a break, but you're going to have a reconciliation. If you're not into a relationship, well, I have to say you are going to be meeting somebody over here. You might go on a date or two. I don't think it's going to work out all that much, and after that you are going to be meeting somebody who's going to be more serious over here coming on by. Other than that, I feel as though you have that structure. I feel like you have that knowledge. You have that wisdom. I feel like you need to go and see, though, um, somebody who's a little bit older than you. It could be a father. It could be a mother. It could be a teacher. It could be a co-worker. You need to go and see somebody for some advice. Somebody has some advice for you, and this is a person who's a little bit older than you. All in all together, I feel as though whatever plans it is that you have, you are going to be victorious. I feel like you're a triumphant into that. Work-wise, I'm seeing as though it is stable. So I'm not seeing an abundance. I'm not seeing a decline neither. family-wise, community, friends, I feel as though there's abundance. I feel like there's a lot of joy and there's a lot of happiness. So altogether, other than what is going on into that love over there, I feel as though everything is actually quite good. Susan, what would you like to know, beautiful Susan? In the meanwhile, I'm going to go see if there's anything else over here from Juanson that I did not answer. Oh, it was Desiree and Delina. Let me go see that. I am looking, Juanson, for Desiree and Delina. Susan, if you're around, sweetie, you can post your question. It is my pleasure, Watermelon Pie. Thank you for coming on in. All right, Juanson, they were not into a past life of yours, but I do have to say, I feel like they were both interconnected. I feel like they were secret lovers in 1824. Chrislyn, let me go and see that for you, sweetie, as I'm waiting for Susan. For Chrislyn, Colonia, are you and will Leo and yourself, Aquarius, get back together? Well, Leo, you're Leo, so Leo and Aquarius get back together. Isn't it? I don't have a squirrel for you, but that is interesting, is it not? It took you some time. You were busy shopping, weren't you, Watson? Let's go see over here. Sweetie, I'm going to have to say a no. Not at the moment, okay? So, Chrislyn, I have to say for the moment it's going to be a no. And I don't really even see an opening here at the moment. I feel like everything is a little bit in reverse. We need to figure things out. So I'm going to say a no, okay? But nothing is to say that, you know, the energy might not change. It changes all the time. So hopefully for you it will. But for the moment, I'm going to have to say into the negative. I'm sorry. You have one more question after we deal with this one here, okay? So you seem to be around 2 other women. Let's go see over here. What is a CPA? Other interior, okay. Real estate. What do you, their intentions towards you? Is in the pic. Okay, so, and the other 2 are in real estate. All right, let's go see. So I'm going to check for the CPA, and I'm going to take some cards out for the real estate. Let's go see. So this is for CPA. And this is going to be for the real estate one. right. Here we go. So the first one is for CPA. You want to know their feelings. You want to know their intentions towards you. Okay. So for the first lady, I do have to say the intentions are seeming quite good. So I do have over here a certain harmony. I do have a partnership wanting to be with you. I don't feel as though it's a little bit interesting. There's a want to be with you. There's an interest to be with you. But I'm not seeing any passion. I feel as though we're trying to listen to our intuition, but we don't quite know how to move on forward. But at the same time, we don't know if we want to move on forward, not into the long term anyways, because I do have over here the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So we don't want a long term and we don't have much passion. So what you really are for CPA is an interest, a possible interest into the future. So you're interesting and you're a potential, but we're not moving with anything at the moment. If I go over to the real estate, I'm getting the clarity. I'm getting the Knight of Wands. I have a Three of Wands. Okay, here, now you're speaking. A little bit more interesting, a little bit more interest over here with the one who is in real estate. So over here, I'm getting a lot of clarity. I'm getting wanting to be with you, holding on to you, wanting to move on forward with something. So I kind of feel like she is waiting for you to make a move. Whenever you make your move, if ever you do decide to make a move, it's definitely going to be a yes. Where is this going to lead? That is left to see. A little bit unknown. We're not looking towards the future because nothing has even yet been done or said. But the interest is there at 100%. Passion, the whole thing, the whole kit is there. She's just waiting for you to ask her out. We kind of figured that. It makes sense. Okay, perfect. I like when I make sense. Let me know what your other question is. Let me go see over here. Susan didn't post a question yet now, did she? Susan, where are you, Susan? Susan does that a lot. She posts donations and she disappears. She comes back like a half an hour later. Oh, yes, I know that you are. And this is why, it's kind of bothering you. I see this. Tiffany Twisted, you have a very interesting name. I like it. The CPA, yeah, yes, just for fun. And even for fun, I'm not seeing any passion. I'm seeing like you could be a good potential, but I'm not even seeing a necessarily want, for anything casual. So I really feel like the CPA is, if ever the possibility, if ever you guys got closer or you went on a couple, you went out and you did some activities together or something, maybe if you got closer, then something could bud from there. But if nothing really happens, I feel like you're staying into that neutral zone. I don't even think the casual stuff is working out. What, did Wanton get a new deck? Oh, the New Vision Tarot. Yes, that is a nice one, the New Vision Tarot. It is. My mom loves that one. Did you get that deck, Juanson? You want to see things clear because you know what you want. Yeah. Well, that's a little bit you said I have to see things clear because you know what it is that you want, which makes me think that you don't quite know what it is that you want. Oh, I don't know, Lilith. If you got it on Amazon, there's a good possibility on Monday. No, I don't think so on Monday, Lilith. Yeah. Um, so Michael, you know, I feel like you really need to follow what your intuition says. Now, if your intuition says to, go with the other lady, go for it. Wait for her. If not, this other girl, the one with the real estate. Oh, she is perfect. I'll let you know that, Tiffany. Just give me a moment. Yeah, I mean, I think she's really, really into you. Okay, the real estate lady is 100% into you. So, if you if you're interested into the other lady, but maybe just something, if you're interested emotionally into her, I say wait for her. But if you're not, if it's just something, if it happens, it happens, then I have to say this real estate lady really does like you. Yeah. Tiffany, let me go see that. The live will be ending, everybody, in 5 minutes. Let me go and check that out for you. Hello, Magician 2128. So, Tiffany Twisted, let me go see if you have any curses or psychic attacks on you. You are a magician. Go for it. You know what I have to say, Tiffany Twisted? I'm going to tell you good news. I feel like it's a no. I don't feel as though you have any curses or anybody doing any black magic or anything of the such upon you, sweetie. So that saves you worries and a lot of money on, clearing off those curses. I think a lot of people get gypped onto those clearing of the curses. I think a lot of people play onto that and they don't actually do anything about it. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Yeah, no, just yeah, last night you had to use it. You did. You were getting really bossy last night, Watson. You were. But no, not tonight, not tonight. No. There's I have some things that I need to sort out and that I need to prepare for tomorrow. The RE lady, yes, real estate lady. I did a bus. And they messed up in your favor. Now they're messing things up. I want to know if what I'm looking to do will be possible. I don't know what it is that you're looking to do, but let me go see if it's positive. Oh, I'm sorry, Magician. Let's go see this, Michael. A 5, fix up 7. I don't know, Michael. Okay, all right. I don't know. I speak French usually. I speak French, and I know what you're talking about, but we don't use that over here. It's kind of funny to hear it, but yes, okay, she's a 5, and if you fix her up, she's a 7. All right, so Michael, as for your question over here, is what you're looking to do, is it going to be possible? There's definitely going to be some challenges. There's definitely going to be some conflicts. I feel like it's going to be really difficult. I feel that the chances are at 90% that it's a no. Maybe something will slip up and it'll end up being a yes, but I'm going to say a no. Whatever it is that you're trying for, I'm not really seeing any beginnings over here. I'm seeing a lot of conflicts. So I'm going to have to say a no onto this one. Well, that's okay, Michael. Typical girls can be good. They can be much less complicated than a 9 or a 10 or an 8, perhaps. I don't know. I go with the interest. If she makes your heart, kind of, beat a little bit faster, or you have any type of intentions towards her, then please go for it. That's what you really have to listen to. Hold on. Magician. Magician is the last reading of tonight. Magician. Sure, go for it, Michael. Explain what it is. Okay, so let me just answer Magician over here. So, Jarek. I'm going to say that yes. Okay, I feel as though it's a little bit complicated. I'm getting over here a little bit of a. I'm getting a little bit of a detachment. I'm getting a little bit here of wondering what it is that we should do, if we should, leave or stay. And I feel like it's going to last a good week before anything happens. I'm getting with the 5 of Swords that there's a tough week that is ahead over here. So, I'm going to tell you for the moment, I feel like he is really truly taking that pause to try to figure things out. So right now he's resting, he's recuperating, he's trying to find his answers. But I feel like things are going to get back in control. I do have some prosperity over here and working together. So I feel as though things should unblock, and they should unblock into the positive for you. But you're going to have to wait a good week before any of that happens. Hopefully this energy is not going to change and the alignment is going to be good, and he's going to open back up to you. So 15 units at 1900 each. For the price of 9. Okay. and they're messing it up. They don't want to sell them to you at the price. Okay. It is my pleasure, Magician. I'll take some more cards out on it, but I don't think like it's gonna work. I have to say no. I'm gonna say no onto this one, Michael. I'm getting a lot of negative. I'm getting a lot of closing. I'm getting a lot of moving on, of just, walking away with whatever it is that you have right now. I'm getting really closed off, bondage, not really wanting to move, not really wanting to budge. Yes. Yes, no, I really do believe that they're going to want to redo that contract. So I'm going to say for the redo of the contract, I feel like it's going to be a no. Nice to see you in here tonight, Natalie. And now there's court. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they're going way off. Oh, well, quite frankly, I have to say, if a contract is a contract, if they sold it to you at that price, there's nothing much that they can do about it. But as for you getting the other units at that price, or them not wanting to sell it to you, then I believe that that is going to stay as it is. But I don't believe that they're going to be able to change a contract, so you have to give them the difference of money because they made the mistake. Second email, Dark Mansion. Yes, I did. I'm going to check that out. I did see last night too, Lilith. But the only thing that I'm finding a little bit off-putting, I can't find the original format. Now, the original format is of, like this. The only format that I am seeing is the bigger format. And there seems to be another deck that seems to be related to it, but I cannot find really anywhere. So I'm going to keep on checking out and try and see what I can do about that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that you sent me last night. And it seems right, it does, but the format is not right. The format is and every deck that I find out there is, like there's a big difference between the format. So I don't know. I don't know if it bothers you to have the small or the big, and it seems to be legit anyways, whatever it is that you sent me. So I'm just going to validate and make sure, but the format is not going to be the same. It's not the little playing cards. It's more of a normal card. Ah, you did good to pick it. You did good, Juan-Sen. You're going to love. Do you have to give them the difference? Michael, I don't believe you're going to have to give them the difference. That no. Yeah, the size, Lilith. This is the normal size. And what I saw onto the page that you sent me is more of a bigger card. So it would be something, something more like this. So it's like twice the size. It's let's say a normal tarot versus a playing card, but usually it's into the playing card format. But I seem to see only on that site that there is a format like a playing card like this, which is strange because everywhere else it's like this. I know. But it seems legit. But I don't know why the only reason that we can find an actual full one is onto that website and nowhere else onto the web. And then when I look at a lot of different sites, they seems to come from China and everywhere, and I'm absolutely terrified that it's a counterfeit deck. Michael, I feel as though you too, Magician 2128. Thank you so very much. You're so kind. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I don't feel, Michael, that they're going to make you pay the difference, okay? But legally, they can't make you pay the difference. It was their mistake into the contract. But for sure, the other units that you want to have, if those units are not already into your original contract, it's their right not to sell it to you or to redo a contract. And so for that, you're not going to win anything onto that. But they can't ask you back your money for the mistake that they already made. It is. Uh, when you're in business, Michael, you know, I don't know how long you've been in business, but there's always something. There is always something. If it's not, we call them les fournisseurs. So if it's not somebody who is giving you a product, who is bringing you a product, or you know, there's always something. We ordered a new display. Refrigerated display, and it arrived, you know, it comes from 3 hours away from our place because there's nothing around here that we can truly buy that we want, and it came with, like, the refrigeration system was all wrong. It took them 6 months to come and to actually fix it and to bring some technicians. We had plexiglass in the back of our, it was, you know how business is. It is complex. It really is. You really have to be really patient, and it's got a lot of bad, but it's got a lot of good. Uh, I'm 43. You're not far from my age, Michael. Actually, wait, I say 43. Am I 43? No, yes. No, I'm 42. I'm 42. Gosh, I'm going to be 43. Mm-hmm. Yeah, watch out the size. I don't know. That could be interpreted in a different way here, Lilith. But this is the size. The size is a little bit like my moon one over here, okay? And really, the other one is bigger. You really do have to watch out the size, Lilith, by the way. And not just like this is really flagrant, like you can really tell the difference between both of them. But sometimes in Chinese decks or duplicate decks, the difference is either the cardstock or it's like 1 millimeter smaller, or like it's just a tiny little difference around the surrounding and nothing more. So you really have to be careful. I know that when you order a deck from Amazon and it's a counterfeit, they ask you onto the phone what are the dimensions, because they have all that info and they check it out. Yeah, well, Michael, whenever you have a business, everybody always thinks that you have all the money. I sure can. This is a light seers over here, Lilith. And this is the other one. So it's a little bit smaller, as you can see, in dimension and, you know, in length and everything. And yet you sound and look Well, you're a very beautiful person. What is that? I sound and I look. What are you talking about? I sound and I look younger. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Well, thank you so very much. You're so kind, Juanson. What do you want to know, Sarah? And then we're going to be signing off so we don't go to bed too late. Well, yes, the one that you've seen, but my dark mansion is this size. And I don't know where I put my deck of my dark mansion. Will you and your boyfriend have a great marriage? Your parents aren't supportive at the moment. Let me go see that. You haven't slept since 2 days. What are you doing, Michael? Why? You still have to finish your manifestations, right? Yes, yes. We're hanging up. We're. Hey, hello, Twisted Tiffany. Yes, I am. Well, that is interesting, Lilith. Now we've just got a puzzling case onto our hands is what we have. This case, Lilith, is just becoming more and more complicated is what I have to say. Oh, medical school. Yes, it must drain you. Most definitely. Are you going to have a successful marriage, beautiful? I'm going to say that yes, you are. Really, quite frankly, I believe that before you get married, it might be a little bit complex because you said, you know, about your parents, and I do see some conflicts over here. But I feel like once everything has started, once you are married, I'm not seeing anything bad here, my dear. So I'm going to say that yes, you are going to be successful and things are going to be just okay. So don't worry about it. All right, guys. So we are going to be signing off for manifestations, working, and sleeping. And so, oh yes, residency is something. Yes, that goes on for a couple years, doesn't it? um, No, now I'm really curious, Lilith. I'm really curious. We're going to have to do some more information. But just in case, we can check for another one just in case. I don't know. Now I'm really curious about the format size. Now you've got me completely confused. It is my pleasure, Sarah. So I am going to say good night to everybody. Michael, please go get yourself some sleep. Medical school or not, you need to sleep. I would not want you working on my body being, sick or not sleeping, for 2 days. You need to go and get yourself some sleep. As for Juanson, have a great manifestation. Lilith also. Actually, no, Lilith, get yourself some rest. No manifestation. Sleep, sweetie. You've been picked 3 times. You need to rest. Oh, yes. So good night, everybody, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, Sarah. Sweet dreams, everybody. Michael, you need to go to bed. Good night. We all don't sleep. Yeah, I know. I believe you. All right, you do that, Lilith. And if I end up doing any research on it, I'll let you know too. Good night, everybody. No, don't pick up your swords. Do not pick up your swords. Don't do that. I'm ending it right away.